Hi, everybody. This is Pat Love from eXp Realty. I'm here today with Jessica Cerato, numerologist. I hope I pronounced everything correct, Jessica. Welcome, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to be interviewed.
Thank you so much for having me. So
You're welcome.
exciting to connect with other people, even if it's via Zoom, right? It's like
Yes,
connection. So it's
yes.
good.
Well, this is how we have to live right now.
This is.
So, why don't you explain to us what it is you do?
Sure. So I'm a numerologist and I work with the energy of numbers. So I'll use a kind of a metaphor and example of something that everyone knows, which is a meteorologist. So forecasting the weather. So I am able to forecast the energy that comes in days depending on the date. So that's called kind of universal energy that's around us. And also in numerology, I can use a birth chart or someone's birth date to help them identify their gifts, their challenges, the obstacles that they might face. And in knowing their unique energy, they can feel more confident in letting that shine, right? And bringing that to the world and really leaning into their strengths instead of comparing themselves to others. Because that's a lot of times in business and really in life, right? When we look around, we say, oh, they look like, their business is just thriving. Like, what are they doing? Are they have it all together? And it's stopping that comparison and just really looking inside us and saying, hey, like, what are my unique gifts? So I use the numbers to bring that out as kind of like that scientific framework or grounding. And then through kind of discussions and questions that I ask, really kind of teasing it out of people of really what's deep inside. Not so much their personality, that's what we show on the outside, but what's truly inside. Um, because, I mean, this year has just been one of change, and people have been looking for new careers or looking for new ways of living or looking for new ways to run their business. And you can't just do the same things
Mhm.
that you did last year. And so it's really looking at the energy inside you and the energy that's available in the universe in 2020, in this particular day, in this particular month, and using that to help your business. So
Okay,
that's what I
so
do.
here's a little. So, did you see this coming, numerologist?
Well, so you've got the year 2020, which is a four. And if you think of the energy of a four, the table, four legs, sturdy, structure, foundation, and then you're thinking 2020 did not feel like that. You are right. The purpose of the four energy was for us to look around and see what structures, what foundations were not serving us, and asking us to literally knock it down and rebuild it in a new way, bringing us into the energy of next year, 2021, which is a five, which is all about freedom and doing things in new ways.
Oh, well, that
So,
makes sense.
yeah, so we're not there yet. We're kind of in a feeling right now. I feel like a rocking horse. So think about the five, like rocks like this.
Mhm.
So the first part of the year is going to feel like, do we want to go backwards? Like a lot of people are going to feel, oh, I really want to go back to 2019. And that's not possible. And then there are a lot of people who are saying, but I really want to just do everything new in 2021. And so coming together as like the universal energy and trying to like make the rocking of the five fun, like PNE fun,
Mhm.
versus like stressful or like the rides that you don't like that you want to get off. So it's going to feel like a ride, but it's up to each individual to kind of harness that energy.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
makes sense, and use it to pivot in your business. It's so super important.
Okay, well, that's good. I've seen positives come from
Yes.
the pandemic. I've seen weird stuff come from the pandemic for myself. You know, right at the beginning, all gung ho, had a to-do list. Check, check. Looking at my husband lying there watching TV. Are you kidding?
Right.
And then
And this is,
it became him.
yes, but this is it's how your individual personal energy intersects with the universal energy. So, I mean, maybe you can tell me after, but I want to know your birth date because I want to know your personal ruling number. I mean, there's so much in your chart, but and I wonder like what your husband's is.
Okay,
Because what
well, we'll
my
talk about that when we're finished.
because my passion is really working together. So I do individual charts, but I also offer couple charts. So how you intersect with this particular person, and then family charts to look at the different energies in your family and how they intersect and how to celebrate each other's differences. We don't want to change anybody, but how to like kind of create more cohesive communication and a plan that everyone's going to feel a part of. Because if you're always a planner, you're going on your energy. You kind of need to like everyone together. And the same with business too. If you have teams of people, I've spent 15 years in corporate human resources. And so I've done all the assessments, Myers-Briggs, True Colors, but that's always, I'm sure you've taken some of them, it's always like you writing down or you assessing how you view yourself. And sometimes, I mean, let's be honest, like we're not always honest with
No,
each other, right?
no,
Like,
no.
oh, that sounds like me, like awesome. No, but your numbers, like they don't lie.
Yeah.
And they're also not good or bad. They just are. And
Hmm.
it's super important just to embrace that. So
Hmm.
you can like just step into your sparkle and just like you're shining. Like it's you.
Great. Great. In that entire introduction of what you do, you covered the pandemic even. That was
Oh,
fantastic.
check.
So okay. So when you meet with someone to do their numerology, I'm guessing you used to do it in person, did you?
Yeah, but I also still did even before a lot on Zoom and a lot online, even FaceTiming, because many of my clients are moms, and it's hard to find time sometimes to meet in person. And I have two young children as well, so a lot of times we hop on at night, or or even we were talking before, like when our kids are in the background playing. So I would say before it was maybe 50-50, whereas now it's 100.
Yeah, especially in the last couple of weeks.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So this is all about, and I notice I have impeccable timing. This is like buy local week in BC. So how can the community help
Yeah.
you with your business at this time
Yeah.
of year? Have you got gift certificates or
Yeah.
what sort of things?
Well, yeah, as cliche as this sounds, the way that people can help me is to let me help you. This is a time when I feel like we are all feeling a bit uncertain. And what's the next right step in our business? And December is a 7 energy month, which, if you look at the number 7, it's like two roads converging. And the universe is asking us to take that hard left hand turn. And that doesn't feel comfortable for a lot of us, right? But I find that once people know the energy that's available to them, they're just a bit more confident in making business decisions.
Mhm.
Um, so the best way is I'm running a really fun free event called the 9 Days of Numerology. So that's the first thing you can do. If you want to learn more, you can come to my Instagram or Facebook. It's Jessica Cerato, Cerato. And that'll be just a fun, interactive event that you can catch at your own time. It'll be live videos and posts. And then if that kind of um, intrigues you or you want to learn more, then I have a lot of different packages: individual readings, family readings, like I said, business readings about forecasting for your particular business. Numerology, we also deal with the energy of names. So, a lot of businesses, if you're considering a name change or trying to go into a new business, we can work on that. If you're having a baby, the energy of the baby names, so beautiful when that intersects with your energy. And just if you're wanting to make a pivot or you're wanting to change or you're just not sure, these these reports, and each report that I do comes with a conversation just like this. So it's not, I don't want you just to know your numbers. I want you to like understand them and just to feel empowered that you have a choice, and to kind of help you work through those choices. So I work with like a lot of different groups, and that's how yeah. And I think, for a lot of people, numerology is new.
Mhm.
So a lot of really what people can do to help me is just to share it with their friends. Hey, have you heard about this crazy lady doing numerology over there? You should check her out.
Yes.
And then just, send people my way in a total, yeah, just to get some free resources and just energy forecasts. I always do an energy forecast for the month on my page. So if you're interested in December, I just did one and it's still up.
Yeah, I
So
think I saw it. I
what?
think I saw part of it. I
Oh,
didn't
you
watch
did?
the whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
So no, it's okay. So yeah, so that just kind of gives you a sense, and also, as not only a business but a member of the community, like I really encourage people to let me know how I can, yeah, like help them, like
Well,
what
that's
they
wonderful.
need.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, I will post Jessica's information at the final slide of this video. So if you didn't capture what she said, you'll be
Yeah.
able to see it at the end.
Awesome.
I think that's pretty much what we have to talk about today. It was
Yeah.
very, I'm excited to finish now so I can hear all about myself.
Yeah.
So, Jessica, thank you for taking the time to share what you do. And
Thank
I
you.
look forward to one day being able to meet you in person.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.